So these little screws right here, they screw in, and then with this little handle, you can actually pull the whole tray out. GPUs, motherboard, CPU, everything, and work on it, then push it all back in. So that was one really cool feature I loved about this case. These filters, they are made by Dempsey Flex in South Africa. They're magnetic. It comes with this magnetic strip that you can stick to your case. So I have one right here on the intake, and it greatly reduces the amount of dust that this machine intakes, because I live in the Panhandle in Texas, and you know, every once in a while we get dirt storms. Somehow they find their ways into my apartment. But these right here, they trap all of it before it gets into my system. You could see the outlines of the grill right there. You could actually see the dust that's picking up. And this right here, I mean, it gets dirty pretty quick, but that just shows how much dust is in, you know, my apartment and where I live. So I can't necessarily fix that, but this right here prevents it from getting into my system. They're very, very fine filters, and they work amazingly. They're washable too. You can just run them under the sink. I usually run them under there and just gently use my hands with some soap, get them very, very nice and clean again. But I have a air gun that I just go over it daily. It actually matches the case pretty well too. It's all black, and I don't have any problems with it. It looks great. So another thing with the K-Slab case is you have the option to purchase these headers. This is two USB 3.0s, a microphone jack, and a headphone jack. And this is optional. It was something I wanted because I like having some ports in the front of the case. But if not, then they actually include a solid plate for this. Or you could put your own thing here too, like if you have one of those multi-card bays. It's the size of a 2.5-inch floppy drive. Or yeah, it's the size of a floppy drive. So one of those will fit in here. Or if you wanted it to be all black, you can put that plate there too. But here's also my temperature display that I have on the front, along with my fan controller that I mentioned earlier. This side right here shows the temperature at the very beginning of the loop before it enters the system. This side right here shows the temperature after it's run through both the GPUs, the CPU, and both radiators. So that way I can tell the difference. The difference between the two is what the liquid cooling system is actually doing. And what I found is that majority of the time, these numbers are really close to each other. So that means that the radiators are keeping up, and it's not adding any heat to the system. So the GPUs are not adding any heat to the system, and the CPU is not adding very much heat to the system. Now, if I have these fans all on low, which is what I usually do unless I'm gaming, then there is usually a 1 or 2 degree difference between the two. And that is simply because the radiators aren't having as much air pass through them as they would if it were on high. So that way there is usually a gap. But majority of the time when I have the fans turned up all the way, there is no gap and it runs very smoothly. So there you go, guys. That is my current build. If you have any questions or any other comments about it, want to know a little bit more about it, maybe there's something I haven't covered, leave a comment in the description. I'll read through them and hopefully answer your questions to the best of my ability. And yep, so I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please click the like button. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, All Things PC. If you have any ideas, suggestions, comments, or anything I can do to make these videos better for you guys, or any content ideas, things you might want to see, please leave them down in the comment section below. I'll be happy to read through them and implement all your ideas. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.